THA satisfied with collaborative efforts from T&Tech, new measure to control electricity conservation, and the teachers to receive salary increase.
Info
Update,
bringing you the latest
news, views, and reviews,
along with responses
comments and events
affecting you.
brought to you by the Information Division of the Tobago House of Assembly.
There will soon be an improvement in Tobago's electricity supply thanks to collaborative efforts from the island's electricity provider. Josanne Brassey has the details.
Chief Secretary Orville London says he's pleased with the end result of a meeting with the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission, which took place at his office yesterday. They discussed the ongoing project to run a feeder cable from Runnymede to Charlottesville.
And they have already achieved 60% of that. So they've gone from Runnymede right up to going through and then coming back to Roxborough. And they're now at a point where it's about 60% completed. So Runnymede to Bloody Bay and then to Roxborough Junction, that has been completed. And they now, of course, going to do the rest to take it from Roxborough to Charlottesville.
Mr. London believes the project will ensure more efficient electricity service in Tobago. He says T&Tech has also completed repairs of 500 street lamps and installed 161 new ones over the last 6 months. The installations should be completed by month's end. This, he says, will improve the situation in areas that have not had street lamps for many years. I'm Josanne Brassey for Info Update.
Tobagonians are being encouraged to conserve energy. A new education drive will soon commence to provide awareness on why it's necessary. Here's Omodara Mills with more.
The Chief Secretary Orville London says in talks with the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission, he has discussed ways in which citizens can play an effective role in saving energy.
And I'm hoping that by the time I see you all again, I'll be able to provide the people of Tobago through you as to exactly what we save by what we do. In other words, I don't just want to tell people, don't leave the lights on the playing field. I must be able to tell you when you leave the light on for 6 hours, you burn this amount of energy and it costs us so much.
Mr. London says such information should be provided within a week.
We are going to be asking cooperation from the press because we are going into a very aggressive sensitization, education, persuasion, whatever you want to call it, to let people understand that they can play a very important role in conservation.
The Chief Secretary said, though conservation does not cost anything, it can save millions of dollars, and a greater focus will be placed on achieving that goal. I'm Omodara Mills for Info Update.
Contracted employees of the Tobago House of Assembly have all received a 14% pay increase. Now, contract teachers will get the same. Here's more from Kern de Freitas.
Chief Secretary Orville London says the Executive Council has approved payment of increased salaries to all educators on the island. He says contract workers in the Assembly received new packages equal to those of public servants, and now teachers will be included.
The Secretary would have brought a note which was approved to have the educators brought on par by giving them the same 14%. So that note has been approved, and it does give the authority to the Division of Education to make the necessary amendments.
Mr. London says the Secretary of Education, Youth Affairs and Sport has already given his assurance that work has started on some of the infrastructural issues in affected schools.
Because there are some challenges with respect to the arithmetic, because there are just simply not enough places on the establishment of the schools to accommodate all of those who wish to become public servants or teachers or become regularized as teachers.
These issues must be carefully examined, the Chief Secretary said, and those who are eligible will be placed. I'm Kern de Freitas for Info Update.
That's all from all of us at the Department of Information. I'm Davia Chambers, and you've been listening to Info Update.